Hello and welcome to the Friday edition of the United Front Show. My name is Raz, and it is the last Friday of the 2019-2020 Premier League season. Obviously, the season ends on Sunday when Manchester United take on Leicester. As you know, Man United are currently in third place, and fourth is Chelsea, and fifth is Leicester. So Manchester United have 63 points, which is the same as Chelsea, who are actually in fourth place, and then Leicester are at 62 points. So only 1 point separates Manchester United and Leicester. Going into the final game, this is a must-win. There's a lot that's riding on this game. United have the opportunity to obviously be in control of their own destiny. I mean, in terms of what's at stake, we've got obviously the main thing, which is top four. I mean, this could be a very, very big accomplishment for Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, especially considering, some of the improvements that we've seen that are being made. But it's also important in the sense that, financially, especially after the pandemic, that Manchester United could use that 80 million, fee that comes with, being in the Champions League. I think that's going to be awesome if United can, bag 80 mil. Because it's going to go a long way in terms of helping with recruitments. Jadon Sancho obviously is not going to come to Manchester United in the event we're not playing Champions League in the 2020-2021 Premier League season. Paul Pogba, a little cash could help us retain him and show him that things are heading in the right direction. I'm sure he can see that, but being at the age of 27, he'll probably be looking elsewhere as well in the event things are not looking right. We also have Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, all of these guys to keep this team happy and to recruit, better talent. It's going to be very, very essential for Manchester United to be playing in the Champions League. Obviously, Leicester have something to say about that because they have an opportunity to, be beneficiaries of that 80 million as well if they qualify for the Champions League. They don't want to be playing Europa. They're a good team and they've done really well and they've worked really hard. The same can be said for Chelsea. So these three teams are really going to be battling it out. The Premier League has already been decided. We know that. Liverpool won it. Manchester City have solidified second. So all eyes on Sunday are going to be on the top four race. We know there's a relegation battle taking place, but to be honest with you, nobody cares about that. At least for now. I'm sorry if you're, one of those fans of the struggling clubs, let's call it. Let's talk about what the papers say, and then we'll come back to the game. So Jan Oblak, who is the goalkeeper for Atletico Madrid, really, really good goalie, probably the best in the world right now. He's 27 years of age, wants to come in the Premier League, apparently. Manchester United have apparently asked Atletico Madrid to keep them informed of what's happening with that. I think that would be phenomenal if we could get him, but highly unlikely, and here's why. Atletico Madrid have a release clause on Jan Oblak, and that release clause is somewhere around, I want to say, 110 million pounds, I believe, and that's a lot. I mean, if we're thinking about bringing in Jadon Sancho, who Borussia Dortmund in Germany obviously want upward of 100 million or close to 100 million, that's going to be very, very difficult. Okay, we know that we just had a pandemic, and that has or we're still in a pandemic, that has impacted the financial situation of our club. I don't see us splashing that kind of money on a goalie. We paid 19 million for David De Gea, and that was obviously a few years ago. His stock has gone up, so it is what it is. So I don't think that one's going to happen. There's also rumors that Fatu Ansu, I believe that's his name. That's a Barcelona kid. Amazing. He's kind of like a Mason Greenwood type of player. Apparently Barcelona are very nervous about losing him. The reason they're nervous is because, Manchester United are sniffing around. Reportedly again. We don't know if that's true or not, but that's also being mentioned in the papers. In addition to that, both the Sun and the Daily Mail reported that Manchester United definitely want Chris Smalling and Alexis Sanchez to be sold. They're not looking to extend any loan deals. We definitely need to get rid of Alexis Sanchez for our financial stability and everything else that's to come in the future. We can't keep paying those sorts of wages, and unfortunately, I don't think there's any club out there that will be able to afford him either. Apart from that, let's talk about what this. Luke Shaw has also been reported that he may have an opportunity to start. And if he does start, then that's going to be great. We also have Bailey. Apparently, he's going to be in good shape too, and may have a chance to play. So, what does that mean for Sunday's match between Manchester United and Leicester City? It's going to be extremely important. Apparently, Leicester will be missing maybe 5-6 players. None of them really difference makers, with the exception of Madison. He's going to be very important. Actually, Sionku as well. That's because he got a red card, so he's going to miss this game. But they're still very dangerous, very capable team. Brendan Rodgers has done a very good job with organizing the team and making them look like true top 4 contenders. They've had a little bit of a squeaky bum time here as of late, but let's not take them for granted simply because, especially Jamie Vardy, he's extremely fast. And my fear is that give him a chance and he will go through Maguire and Lindelof like it's nothing. With that being said, I want to give Maguire and Lindelof some praise because they actually handled Mikel Antonio pretty well. And Mikel Antonio is very fast and very physical, and he plays for West Ham. The only goal that he scored really was off of, was a spot kick, a penalty kick. Otherwise, they pretty much did a great job and kept him fairly quiet. And would love it if Maguire and Lindelof do the same with Jamie Vardy. But you just get the sense that it's going to be a different game. So, what does that look like in terms of what does Manchester United need to do? Obviously, we need to be in control of our own destiny and win the game. If we can do that, then rest assured we have qualified for the top 4 and next year's Champions League. In the event we tie, Manchester United currently at 63 points, Leicester at 62 points, United go to 64, Leicester stay at 63. Then it all depends on what happens between Wolves and Chelsea. Chelsea obviously would rather win, and I think that they will against Wolves, but it would be great to see, Wolves maybe pull out a tie at worst. If they could do that, Manchester United have a better goal difference than Chelsea, so that would mean that Manchester United and Chelsea will advance into the top 4. So I'm very, very nervous. That's because there's a lot that's riding on this. Solskjaer has worked very hard to try to get this team to where it needs to be. It's still a rebuilding phase. We still have young kids that are coming up. It's a very, very big game. And as I think about it, I wish I'd taken off work on Monday. Because if we win, I'm going to be celebrating, and I may be celebrating for a little while, and I may be late celebrating and may not be in a good position to be at work. And then if we lose, then I will be in my sorrows for a little while and not going to be on the internet, not going to be on my WhatsApp groups, and not going to be participating in anything. I'll just really be hiding in my sorrows because I know my friends will let me know that Manchester United will be playing in the Europa again. But guess what? That's not going to happen because United are going to win, and we will be playing Champions League football next year, one way or another. We need all the fans to send their positive vibes, and we need to encourage the boys because they need to take care of business. So Monday, I look forward to speaking with you, especially if the result is good. Looking forward to that. Otherwise, let's enjoy the weekend. Let's enjoy the game. And, fingers crossed, knock on wood, United need to really pounce on this opportunity and make it. So please don't forget to like, subscribe. Until then, I will talk to you later. I'm out.